Hi, good afternoon. Most of you are familiar with this package. This is the Herbal Deep Cleansing. You've purchased it from me many times, and most of you will admit it's one of the best things that you've ever done for yourself. First of all, it's a cleaning that cleans the colon, the kidneys, the liver, and the spleen. Now, most cleanings would clean the colon. You're going for a colon cleanse, and that's it. However, this particular cleaning cleans the colon, the kidneys, the liver, and the spleen. Those are the vital organs that build toxins in the body. It's not just the colon, that's just one part of it. Now, this particular cleaning, it's a 2 day process. Okay, so you want to make sure that you actually prepare yourself for it. Okay, the first day, you're going to take 8 cleansing capsules and you're going to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water throughout the day. Now, that's 6 to 8 glasses of water throughout the day. Now, on the first day of the cleansing, it's very important that you consume the water, primarily because the first day you're cleaning the urinary tract, you're cleaning the bladder, and you're also flushing the kidneys, which is very important. In addition, on the first day, most persons ask, can I eat? Certainly you can. However, we ask you to eat very lightly so that you have a really good cleaning. You're cleaning what has been there in some cases for weeks, as opposed to cleaning something that you just put inside the body over the last 24 or 48 hours. That's day one. Day one is pretty simple. You can go about your regular business. You can go to work, you can go to school. The thing about it though, you will urinate a lot more on the first day, and if you do take note, you'll notice that the urine is a little bit different, maybe a little darker, and it may have a foul smell. Again, that's day one. Day one is pretty easy. Take all 8 capsules anytime in the day and pretty much consume water throughout the day. On day one before bed, you have one tea bag. And in here, everything is packaged. So day one, you'll have your 8 capsules and you'll have one tea bag. And that tea bag is to be consumed before bed. Once you make the tea in a regular cup of hot water, then no sugar or milk should be added to that tea. You can let it cool and simply consume, go to bed. Day two. So today cleaning day two now. When you wake in the morning, naturally, most likely you'll have a bowel movement or two. Most people. Some persons may not have a bowel movement in the morning. That's a signification that the system may be a bit toxic, a bit jam-packed, and impacted. Don't worry, you'll certainly have motions throughout the morning. Some persons may have motions the same day, or they may have to wake up and go to the bathroom. That's a part of the cleaning process on the first day. For me, water is so important. A person can never be too busy or involved to stop and have a drink. It's the best drink. Now, day two, the instructions will tell you to wake at 7 a.m. At 7 a.m., you're going to consume an additional 8 cleansing capsules, and you're going to wait approximately 30 minutes to consume the rest of what's here. And I'll tell you about that. But when you wake in the morning, 7 o'clock, no breakfast at all. You have those 8 capsules on an empty stomach with a glass of water. Not too much water if you can avoid it, because my deep cleaning also involves olive oil, cold pressed olive oil. And you're going to consume that 30 minutes later. So you don't want a lot of water. But if you need the water to take the tablets, that's perfectly okay. Now, at 7:30, according to the instructions again, you're going to be told to juice or cut 6 to 8 limes or lemons to aid in the drinking of the olive oil. Now, the lemons and limes will help to remove gallstones. Most persons have them. If you are a person that eat fried or fatty foods, you're gonna have gallstones. In most cases, gallstones don't affect us unless they become chronic, and that's when they can become painful. So by doing the cleaning, it's excellent to remove them from the system even before you become aware of it. Now at 7:30, once the limes and lemons are juiced, you're gonna remove the oil from the bottle from the package here, and you'll notice that it says CKLS because it cleans the colon, the kidneys, the liver, and the spleen. You'll notice it's in a glass bottle, which is the best quality that you can keep this product in. It's not always best in the plastic, but if you have it in the plastic, it can be used at this time. If you're over 130 pounds, you're going to consume two of these. If you're under 130 pounds, you're going to consume one. Okay. According to the instructions, again, you're going to consume the whole bottle within 30 minutes to an hour. If you're over 100, if you're under 120 pounds, if you're over 120 or 30 pounds, you're going to consume two bottles, and you have 30 minutes to an hour to consume it. Generally, your limes or lemons are into a glass. You can pour the olive oil into a glass, or you can drink directly from the bottle. And one of the easiest ways that I'm familiar with to consume this oil is to sip olive oil, sip lime juice, sip until it's done. In some cases, persons have consumed half of the bottle and then drink their lime juice. The method you use is not so important. What's important is to consume it and get it in the system and keep it there. Now, once the oil is consumed, you are told in the instructions not to eat or drink anything for at least 6 hours. However, during this time, if you feel like the oil may come to the back of your throat, etc., you can suck on a lime or a lemon to get that oil back down or to clear your mouth and throat. Again, it's not a difficult process. I hope I'm not intimidating you when I explain that you have to consume the olive oil. Now, the reason why this oil is so essential in doing this 2 day cleansing, most persons believe that your stomach is a little bag right here. It's not. Well, it is, okay? Your stomach is a little bag right here. However, your abdomen, okay, houses more than what the stomach houses. You have 28 feet of intestines, 23 feet of small intestine, and you have 5 feet of the large intestine, which is the colon. With this cleaning, you're also cleaning the small intestine, which is where the villi is for absorption. Most persons are not familiar with the villi, but if you think in terms of a meat called tripe, when it's cleaned and turned backwards, you can feel the roughage. In the human being, it's the same thing. Over the years, because of our diet, fried and fatty foods and sugars and a lack of water, that villi becomes destroyed. By doing the cleaning again, you develop or re-stimulate the villi growth and thereby being able to absorb nutrients a lot better after the cleaning is done. Now, once the oil is ingested, the instructions will tell you again not to eat or drink anything for at least 6 hours. Again, you can suck on a lime or a lemon. Now, after 6 hours, you can consume things like water, fruit juice, or you can even have a fruit if you wish. However, the main meal at that time will be a vegetable soup. This soup can consist of things like cabbage and carrot, pumpkin, Irish, things along those lines. And I actually season it with like garlic and pepper and onion and things like that. Don't pack seasoning at this time. Keep it as natural as possible. According to the instructions that you'll see again, it's going to tell you to consume up to 6 bowls of soup throughout the evening. Now, this consumption of soup is really some small bowls of soup, and I'm asking you to eat the roughage that is in the soup. The roughage is good to consume. Now, during this time, Going up into the evening, you're going to experience several rapid bowel movements. Elimination should pretty much last all day. You'll have bowel movements, bowel movements, bowel movements, but you'll be very satisfied as to what's passing from the system. Most persons will again pass gallstones, and many persons pass things different from gallstones. It really depends on what's in the system. It really depends on how the diet has been over the years. But no matter who you are, once this cleansing is done effectively, I can tell you directly, it is like adding 20 years to your life. Now, you will have some mild cleansing reactions on the second day in the evening. Cleansing reactions are quite common. That's your body's way of telling you how to get that. That's your body's way basically of saying, hey, I'm releasing toxic waste. That's your body's way of telling you it's getting rid of toxic waste. Some of the conditions that you may experience include headache, tiredness. Some persons have cold sweats. They alternate between hot and cold. Again, don't be alarmed. You're doing one of the best things for your body. And primarily because the body is releasing toxins at such a fast pace, you're going to feel slight discomfort at that time. Continue to drink water throughout the evening. And on the second day, you will have two more tea bags to consume on that night. Again, it's done like the day before. You're not going to use sugar or milk, but you're going to use two tea bags in 1 cup of water, and you're going to consume that before bed. Once that's done on the second day, you have successfully completed your deep cleaning. You will still have one or two bowel movements throughout the night, but you should be good to go on the third day. Doesn't stop there though, because I don't want you to reverse the beautiful benefits that you have received from the cleansing. We ask you for 5 days after the cleansing, stay away from the following: no meat, no flour products, no dairy, no salt, no sugar, no alcohol, and no smoking for 5 days. What are you going to eat during this time? Obviously, it's a great question. During this time, I'm going to ask you again, the instructions are here to consume 80% raw foods, fruits and vegetables and salads. That's what it means by raw foods, fruits and vegetables and salads. You can also have some nuts. You can have grains and seeds and things like that. I prefer that you leave the peanuts out at this time, but the other nuts are fine. An example of what you can eat. An example of what you can eat would be green bananas with some steamed veg, okay, or yam, Irish, whatever you like, with some steamed veg. That's a meal. Another example of what you can eat is soups. You'll be able to have different kinds of soup, vegetable soup, pea soup, whatever you like. Again, keep it along those lines. And if you're not having that, you most likely would have gotten your protein shake. You can make a protein shake, which is a smoothie, and you can use that smoothie to take your tablets afterwards, like your vitamins or different herbal supplements that you may be taking. And as you go forward, you'll see here additional instructions that it's going to ask you to have up to 64 ounces of water per day, or for most persons, my recommendation is half your body weight in ounces. Once you're doing half your body weight in ounces, you're taking the right amount of water for yourself daily. It's going to also tell you to start your nutrition and herbal program on day 3, whatever that may be. Some persons will have a package of things from me, and some persons will continue with what they have been doing. The key to it is to clean the body and strengthen it so that it can begin to heal itself. Again, here, once you've completed this deep cleaning and the 5 days are done, I'm going to ask you to fade back into your regular diet. Don't just jump back into it. Start eating one or two things from that diet that you like, and then you can begin to, begin to incorporate back some things that was in your diet. But most people never go back to eating 100% of the things that they normally eat. In another video, there's information on when to eat, what to eat, and how to eat. I wish you the best, and I hope you enjoy your deep cleaning. In fact, I think you will enjoy your deep cleaning once you pass those different things from your body, and once you feel light and rejuvenated and renewed, you will really appreciate this process. I really extend goodwill to you, and I wish you success. Thank you.